flash patch. We got a pretty big hole. We're going to demonstrate how this actually works. So you're pre-mixing right now. This mixture comes with the package.
Right. So you burst the center seal, combine the two liquids. You'll mix for a minute, and then it'll be ready to expand and get into the void, fill the cavity.
So this will patch a really big.
This size goes up to 4.5 inches. We have a size that goes up to 14.5 inches.
Excuse me, guys, we're filming here.
Ready to go?
So you get it mixed. Alright guys, we're going to demonstrate how you can fix a fist-size hole in just a few minutes with this stuff called Fast Patch. Now you have a pre-mixture that goes on.
Right, so this is a 2-part urethane that we've developed to mix in a pouch for about a minute. Just roll it like toothpaste. Got a back plate, slides in easily. Fits around pipe studs, whatever might be obstructing it. Slide on the front disc. Adjust it. Lock it shut. Open up the...
So this will continue to expand for 20 minutes to fill that hole?
That's right, until it's completely flush to the front. All the excess you'll see start to come out the back. It fuses the foam to the wall and the back plate. So you get a stronger finish than what you started with.
Alright guys, I'm going to take over explaining this process from here because the microphone on my camera didn't want to cooperate. So what happens is it expands out the back of the wall and fuses that plate in place, making a stronger bond. After 20 minutes, it sets up, and then you can remove the front of that, and it leaves it perfectly smooth with the existing finish. You don't have to sand nothing. You don't have to do anything. Everything is just done. As soon as you take that clear plastic piece off the front, she's rock solid, harder than sheetrock was beforehand. As far as I know, this is not in stores yet, but I actually learned about this from the guys at Lowe's. So it may end up being in Lowe's, and if I can find it on Amazon, I will put a link to it there. Alright guys, we're off to the National Hardware Show in Las Vegas, which is actually a closed event. But we're going to be diving right into the Inventors Product Spotlight Corner. This is stuff that nobody's ever seen before, and these guys are trying to break into the market. They're hoping Lowe's, Home Depot, or Menards will pick up their product. Some of these guys are selling them on Amazon, and if they are available, I'll put a link down below. But some of these products, you guys may just have to wait to see them in the stores the same time I do. So without wasting any more time, let's dive into the video. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, we got the carry cart. It's 4 in 1. You got your dolly. You can move big, bulky items, furniture. You can use it as a creeper crawler under cars, up to 600-pound capacity. No tools required to turn it into your trolley. You got 600-pound capacity there. You can use it for gardening. You can use it for moving cement. From there, you can turn it into your hand truck, so now you can easily go up and down stairs. Then you got your step ladder. Nothing's out of reach with carry cart.
Where can people find you? Are you on Instagram?
You can find us on carrycart.com.
Carrycart.com. Thank you. Alright you guys, this next one is by Franklin Robotics, and I know it looks a little hokey, but just hold on. This is an automatic garden weeder. It's solar powered and waterproof, and on the bottom of this thing, it's got a little teeny tiny weed whip. and it'll go through your garden. And you may be asking, well, how does it know not to mow down my plants? Well, it has a sensor that anything over 1 inch, it ignores. It stops and turns around. And if you happen to have a plant that is under 1 inch, you can put a little cage around the plant, and then the garden, whatever you call this thing, will ignore the plant and move the other way. It's by Franklin Robotics.
2, 1, all right, we're with the Utilistrap guy. Show us what you got.
What we have here is a Utilistrap. It's a cord we use to wrap up your cords, hoses, tools, anything that you need to wrap up and hang up. Slide this through here, pull it tight. It actually sticks to itself. It takes about 13 pounds of force to tear it apart, so it'll stay together. Easy to take apart. Take that off. And it's apart.
Utilistrap.com. All right, 3, 2, 1. We're looking at Tiger mats, and this is for automotive guys, mechanics, you know, whatever. So this will soak up, and it's reusable. It's one of the only reusable ones.
It's reusable per job, and it is right now the only reusable mat that you can find on the market. When it's saturated, all you have to do is wring it out.
See, saturated, then you can wring it out and
then
reuse
it. And this one mat, which is a 7x9, will actually absorb up to 13 times its weight in crude oil. Our large mats can hold up to 55 ounces of crude oil.
And this is Tiger mats.
These are Tiger mats.
So you guys were on Shark Tank?
We've been on Shark Tank 9 times.
9 times?
We're the most successful company in the history of the show.
Seriously?
Yeah.
For sponges?
Is that the best?
Are you serious?
For sponges.
For freaking
sponges.
sponges.
Well, let's break it down. So a sponge, right?
Yeah.
Every single person in the world needs and uses a sponge, and they wear out and you need to buy another one. So it makes sense, and our sponge is not just affordable, but it outlasts any traditional sponge. So if you have it, where's the no, the gross one.
It was on.
My demo set up properly.
Where's the difference?
So if you're using a one like this,
Yeah.
or one side stinks and smells in about 2 weeks, and the other side literally just scratches all your surfaces in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
If you're using a Scrub Daddy product, where it's like hard and firm like that, but it doesn't matter how hard you scrub on it, it will not scratch any surface. Glass, plastic, stainless steel, non-stick cookware, it's incredible.
But now that sponge changes with heat.
It completely changes texture just based on the water temperature. So here in warm water, it's a soft, moldable, absorbent sponge, but in cold water, it's literally like a hard, firm brick. And when it's like this, it's fantastic for scrubbing, getting to the sides and the bottom. You can put your fingers in the eye holes like this, and then it will do the sides of a pan at the same time it does the bottom. But here's the thing. It will not scratch anything, even non-stick cookware. And then in a couple seconds, you can take this one that's rock hard, put it into the warm water, and it takes 3 seconds. So on the third time I squeeze it, it is already a soft, moldable, absorbent sponge. And then instead of holding a sponge on the outside, which makes it really difficult to get into a lot of areas, you put the sponge on your hand, and now you're getting all the way to the bottom of cups, bowls, mugs, coffee pots, muffin tins, and the mouth actually cleans spoons, knives, forks, spatulas, and large serving spoons on both sides at the same time.
Scrub Daddy. So we have 4 versions of the grate scrape, as you can see here. I'll start with the straight edge, nice thin tip. You pass that thin tip over your hot grill grates with slow, firm pressure. That slow, firm pressure is going to cause custom grooves to form, which is going to clean much more effectively than a wire brush. Char debris does form here on the tip. You simply take a towel and wipe it off. Unlike here, we get a nasty buildup. You can keep your tool nice and clean. No wire bristles to worry about. All natural, obviously. Forms much better than that wire brush.
Today we have the Bionic steel garden hose. Super strong, super durable, and super lightweight. Hoses that are made of this material tend to weigh around 10 to 15 pounds. This hose weighs just about 2. Super strong. You could do anything to it. You could bend it. It won't break. You could have a dog bite through it. He won't be able to get to the actual thing. You could light a fire on it. You could douse it in gasoline and try that if you're interested. Step on it, run it through rocks, really anything, and it won't do anything. This has an on and off valve to be able to control when the water's coming out of it instead of actually trying to bend it or the typical ways running back to your house to control it from there.
All right, plumbers, you guys got to check this out. Tell me what you think of it. Go ahead, show them what this is.
So what we have is we have the Gooseneck gripper. It's a nice little easy out, simple twist. If your shower arm has broken off and left the nipple inside the wall, we have the fix for you. It's a tool that you need in your toolbox.
And are you guys on Instagram or?
We are not on Instagram, we are on Facebook, and we're also at www.gooseneckgripper.com. You can buy this tool for $15.99.
So yeah, you can see that he's filming.
What I would like to do is, you haven't seen this demo, so I'm just going to show you.
Let's do it. So if I haven't seen it, I'm going to step out and let you do your thing. So guys, this is Ryan. You're the CEO of Little Giant?
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what Ryan's got to say. This guy could be cool.
Well, Stan, what I wanted to show you was the King Combo, and this looks like a traditional A-frame ladder, step ladder is what most people call it.
Yep.
So, yes, it works. This is a 6-footer, and it works just like a traditional one, but we can also lock this side in, and you'll notice here this rubber pad. Now, this pad is designed so that we can lean right against the wall and get up closer to our work. Otherwise, with it open, we're far away. But that pad works in more than just one way. We can flip this out, and now we can lean it on a stud. You can see that right here. So if we need to lean on a stud, we can do that. We can also go on an inside corner with that, or outside corner. And you see how this just locks me right in. I can get up close to whatever I'm doing here. But it's more than just an A-frame ladder, more than just a leaning ladder in 4 positions. We can also take those same hinges, manipulate that, and we're going to flip that right up into an extension. So the same materials you'd have on a traditional ladder. You notice the foot pads there. If I'm going to go against the wall, I'm going to protect the sheetrock and the paint with those foot pads. Also here, right again, we can go on that outside corner. So it makes it very easy for us to get up there, up closer to the work. We're stable on here. This is locked onto an outside corner. There's a couple of other things. You'll notice that's going to go onto the stud. So when we're going up there, it's designed so that we can fit right on the stud. With the studs, often people are trying to figure out ways to get their ladder closer, so they might have to buy a tripod ladder. We don't have to do that with this one because we can fit it right inside on that back side, and it'll fit between the studs so we can get closer to what we're doing. And of course that other side being narrow allows us to flip up into an attic way. You have the narrow side so you can get up into an attic way in a closet or a garage. So that's the King Combo. Weighs about 2 pounds more than what you'd have in a traditional A-frame ladder, but it gives you 3 ladders in one.
King Combo, and it's out right now, Ryan?
Yes, and this is the industrial. One of the things I failed to mention on this is it has the ground key. You probably heard it. So it's visible, tactile, and audible. And what that does is it kind of teaches you when you're at the bottom rung. 25% of all ladder accidents are missing the bottom rung while descending. And so that ground cue is included. It's available. This industrial model is available now, and then we have a professional model that's available at Lowe's.
At Lowe's. All right, you guys, I'll be honest, I have a ton of fun making videos like this just for you guys, but I want to hear from you. Do you want to see more of these? Because if you do, I'll keep searching for shows across the nation, but if you guys happen to know of some cool shows, I don't care if it's heavy equipment, tools and hardware, or what it is. If you know of a really cool show, let me know, and I'll see if I can get my butt out there and do some behind-the-scenes footage for you. So that's all I got for you guys for today. God bless you guys. Whatever you do, go make it an awesome day. and check out these other 2 videos right here. See you on the next one.